pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Review and approve agenda. I make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, we're gonna hop right into it. Paving bid opening. Everybody should have a little chart, I guess. So the first one is Sunapee Paving out of Claremont, New Hampshire. Their coal plane, they're saying $3.29 a yard for a total of $18,175. The concrete pavement, $72.41 per ton, equaling $97,753.50. Traffic control, one is $2,400. The total bid is for $118,328.50. $118,328.50.
What did they have for traffic control again?
Says one person, $2,400. Yeah.
I want that.
Pike. So Pike has coal plane, $4 per square foot for $2,400. Concrete, $101,925. Traffic control, $2,982. For a total of $128,907. Okay, next is Wilk. Okay, Wilk has $16,500 for cold plane, $94,230 for concrete, traffic control, $7,500. Their total is $118,230. Okay.
That's it.
That's it? 3.
Can I ask, Pike was 24,000 for the coal plane?
The coal plane Pike was, yeah.
Okay, I had 2,400.
20,000. Yeah, there's 3.
Okay.
There's 3 zeros.
Okay. Because I was like, how could that be more when
Yeah,
they
that
charged 2,400?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's Wilk is the cheapest. Make a motion to accept this bid.
Second.
Who's that?
Wilk. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Bid goes to Wilk.
Is that okay with you, John?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
All right. Review of minutes of July 12th, regular select board meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, special meeting minutes of July 19th.
Approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Excellent. Open public comment. Is there any open public comment this evening? Okay. We have no guests. So good stuff. We did receive a letter from the town of Killington to the town of Proctor. The town of Killington would like to extend its gratitude for the assistance of your town's first responders provided with recent forest fire. While we understand participation in mutual aid obligates the town to respond to events when requested, your town's firefighters went above and beyond for the multiple day event. The town would like to emphasize its commitment to assisting in whatever capacity we can, such as with equipment and or personnel. Very nice.
Did Josh get a copy of that?
I think they did get a copy. Yeah. Any other good stuff?
I'd like to thank Carol Hall for doing a great job with the flowers and the triangle and down in the park here this year. They look really nice.
Anyone else? Okay, highway department.
And then you have the activity report for July in your packet. Whether anybody has any questions on the items here.
I'd just like to thank the town for cutting down a tree at Beaver Pond and leaving it high enough. A couple of the members of the committee are going to try and do some chainsaw carving on it, so see how that turns out.
Yes, thank you very much.
I think that's kind of cool. And then cutting it off high must have been more of a pain than.
Yeah, it worked out. Worked out very well.
Thank you.
I did have a couple people comment about trees hanging low and hitting them with vehicles. And I think it's because of the traffic being rerouted. Like normally people don't go up Pleasant now that way. And
Got a few trees right along. I got like 5 or 6 on my road. My brother reminded me of them yesterday.
okay,
The other day, we did
right,
Now when it rains, like into the class, I know.
right.
And we're gonna get to them. I got a few down by, on the.
Like Meadow Street and around, all the way up around the
The
bottom, yeah,
detour down there, just some of the signs are.
Yeah.
Blocking out there.
Yeah.
We did a couple of, just a little bit, a couple of curb stops today. And we're gonna do another one tomorrow and, just a little cycle.
all right, thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, traffic and parking ordinance. It's in our packet for motion with the change. There's a change at the top. The change from the last meeting was that TH 21 High Street will be no parking 200 feet south of the intersection of High Street and School Street and 200 feet north of High Street and School Street between the hours of 7:30 and 3:30 from August 20th to June 20th. August 20th, 1 year, to June 20th, 2nd year. So I guess I need to accept a motion to move forward with the parking ordinance. Is it as we want?
I make a motion to approve it with this change.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Stan, would you send a copy of this to the sheriff, please, see if he has any?
Yeah.
Okay, I will accept a motion to go into the Board of Water Commissioners.
So, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right. We all have the operations report. Any questions on the operations report? And then we have the delinquent accounts report, which takes the top 10 that we discussed. And as I understand, the letters went out. We can't do anything until August 16th. August 16th, and I did see John doing some curb stop work. Or maybe it was John's crew, I don't know.
Yeah.
Today.
Did the two that were in the beginning that I couldn't do, and we also did the one on North Street or Terrace Hill, Trombley's house. We had to put a new service in because the construction of the bridge, they moved the water line and put it in water, 8-inch water line all halfway up to where the walking bridge is, the pedestrian bridge is. So when they tore down the bridge, they would be into the existing line, and they're actually into it now with the digging that they're doing. So we put a new service line in. And I talked with the state and everybody there because we found it was galvanized. But then when we got there and dug it up, we went to put a splice it together and found that it's lined in with copper, the galvanized line with copper. So it's all done. The state was going to pay to go into the house if there wasn't copper there.
Does anyone have anything for the delinquent account? Any questions, any?
These top 10, the shut-offs are in, ready to go.
We're ready to go.
Now, you mentioned we only have 4 days to do
We can
this.
only, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are the only days we can shut them off. It has to be between 8 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We can't shut off Friday, Saturday or something. And I put a copy of the statute in your packet, so it's right. I didn't have to explain it.
But we can go into the next week, right?
It's, 16, 17, 18, and 19 are the only days we can shut them off.
And what about the following week?
They're done. We only can do it for 4 days.
Four
and
days.
so
And the 10 will be done first day.
Thank you.
Any other new or old business for the Board of Water Commissioners? Okay, I'll accept a motion to go out of commissioners in water and into sewer.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Any questions on the operations report? Delinquent accounts we talked about in water commissioners. So any other new or old business?
Before we move on, I knew we'd have a second chance to ask it. When's the next round for the next thing going on?
set it up. Right now, last time we were working on last year's delinquencies.
Right.
Now we're by July 1, we have this year's to look. We can pick another 10 off of that as soon as John gives us a list of what he's got available to do. There's no reason to stop the program. Send out another batch of letters.
So can we say that the next set will be available for review when?
The next meeting. Which is you,
For review, which would be
August 9th.
August 9th.
And I just want to clarify, review, or they're going to be sent by then?
That would be when John will tell us.
We would
who he can
review.
Shut off.
Yeah.
I'll do the next-
Up the next,
I'll do the next 10.
if we have to put them in, we put them in.
Thank you, Jim.
I alerted Sophia that probably Monday morning she would be overworked. When people, after John shut them off, or when they saw him going down the street with his pipe, with his wrench with him, they'd be in to see Celia.
We hope so.
And I think I told you before, her goal is to eliminate, set up a plan which would pay down the delinquency in 12 months and pay off the current one. Right now, because of the way you moved from interest, that you weren't charging interest. You've got two accounts. Anybody who comes in and pays is going to be charged against the old account before they get charged, before they get credited against the new account. So,
Thank you.
I'll accept a motion to leave the Board of Sewage Commissioners and go back to our regular meeting.
So
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Committee activities? Don't have anything.
We met it's been so long ago, for the Parks and Rec for skating rink and pool. So we kind of, one of the discussions tonight is the grant money for that. Another one, and either one of you can speak to this too as well for the pool or the rink. As far as the skating and the pool activities. And one of the issues is just trying to make sure that we keep the lifeguards that we have. And a lot of things are going on, and other towns, we've looked to try to get coverage from other towns when they go on vacation, and everyone's shorthanded, so it's pretty much impossible. But the pool has been really successful, as well as the roller rink, so I think that's fantastic. So a lot of people going there from not even locally, but all over the place, just stopping in, spending time there and everything. So do you have anything to say, Angela or Megan?
No, it's been going well. You know, we had people from Alaska there. One night I opened, and it's just nice to see other people from out of town now that it's open again. Due to COVID, it was only Proctor residents only, and now it's open to everyone. It's been really great.
Thank you.
As far as the pool is concerned, we had to run on 2 lifeguards on Saturday, and the 2 lifeguards we had did manage it very, very well. We had normal numbers. So I think we're doing all right, even with lifeguards on vacation not available right now.
Thank you.
And as a member of the TAC, I had a chance to take the Amtrak to Castle. There was quite a crowd there. Must have been 70 or 80 people. And I was amazed that people going further south on Amtrak, there must have been 20 people or so. They got on to continue the ride all the way down to New York.
Good. It's nice to hear the train again.
Anyone else? Okay. Review and sign the orders. That's $69,458.04. I think everybody's got that completed. Year 2021 end of year budget report.
This is the last one from last year. There's probably a few invoices that showed up in the grant batch that got credited the last year, but there was nothing substantial. So this is essentially what it is. And everybody did very well except the select board. They blew their whole budget by $22,000. So I'd have to slap your hand for that. The reason was your tax sale.
Yeah.
The loss of the delinquent taxes had to be written off somewhere, and so they gave it.
So you used us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so we got it?
Sure.
But
Sorry, Stan.
the bottom line is, a very big positive as far as the total town general fund. And the same with the highway operations and water and sewer were all in the black. And so, whether it was Covert that did it, or whether it was part of water and sewer was part of using our local people rather than Simon's and splitting out the workload with highway and water and wastewater. But that cut quite a bit from the salary.
Yeah.
Or from the overall budget.
My taxes went down a little bit. Thank you, everyone.
I've been trying to get mine to go up.
We can fix that.
We take donations, Joe. We take donations. You don't have to.
The nice thing about the highway department is any surplus gets carried over into the next year and can be used as an operating on a regular budgeted item.
Right.
We've got 85,000 in the budget this year for paving. We just accepted a bid for 118,000. We'll have an overrun there, but it'll be less than what we're talking about here.
Good.
God, you can fill in at the swimming pool weekends there. They need some help.
You do not want to see this mosquito.
Any questions?
Say every time and say that.
Any other budget questions?
Make sure the minutes reflect
Excuse me.
Okay.
At least we're not on PEG TV, so that's.
Yet.
Okay.
Any other questions on the budget? Excellent. Thank you very much, Dan.
I put that one away, and maybe by the end of August, I'll start the 2022 report, but it won't be very much yet, with the exception of the paving being over budget.
Awesome. Okay, so the FEMA, oh my God, local hazard mitigation plan now needs a representative from several committees, and they're asking for a representative from the select board. So we need to appoint somebody to do this. That's on the select board.
I will volunteer.
Is everybody all right with that?
I
Do you need a
guess.
motion?
I'm very happy.
Okay, does somebody want to nominate him or make a motion to appoint Ben?
Sure, I'll make a motion to appoint them.
I'll second that quickly.
All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed?
The fire chief has said yes, first has said no.
And they're looking for. Okay, I see what you're talking about. All right, skating rink facility use agreement is in front of everyone. It does have insurance.
But I looked at, I looked at the insurance, and under the certificate holder, they list child development and they don't list the town of Proctor. Normally you have a certificate of insurance, the certificate holder is us, showing that we are additionally insured.
We should be listed also, yes.
Right, so it shouldn't be child development, it should be the town of Proctor. And then it's the skating rink. So if they can just correct that.
I'll make sure she does. I'll have her correct it.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll accept a motion.
Move to approve the facilities use agreement with the correction on the.
I second it. Okay, all in favor? Anyone opposed? You want me to sign that?
You're okay
Thank
with,
you.
you're okay with this, Megan?
Oh, yeah, I work there. It's for a child abuse walkathon is what it's for.
You want me to sign the original? You just want me to sign everything. Let's make sure that that's changed. Okay, Beaver Pond Ordinance. Beaver Pond Committee would like to update the ordinance to include a section 7 in Article 4 that says ice fishing shanties are allowed, however, they must be removed before dusk each day in accordance to their dusk. Because it already says that there's no camping and that there's nothing after dusk. It's dawn to dusk in the Beaver Pond ordinance already. Article 4, it's right here.
Section 7.
That, right there.
Oh,
the red
this doesn't, huh? Okay, so it wasn't added to, got it.
So the only thing you would also have to change is in the beginning of the article, there's a violation of the following rules in section 2, 3, 4, and 6 are major. A violation of section 5 is minor. We'd have to define what a violation of section 7 is.
Yes. You want to add that at the beginning, the first sentence.
Otherwise, it's not enforceable.
So will you make that a major or a minor?
Well, I mean, the only thing that's a minor is using soap.
Correct.
Okay, so it's a major.
It's a major.
We can,
So do you see what he's saying? Right here on this sentence.
Oh, okay, I thought it was back in the other.
No, right here on this sentence, we just need to add number 7 right here, that it's a major violation. Right there on that line.
motion to approve the updated Beaver Pond ordinance.
Second.
Changes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, Proctor Trust, Mortimer Proctor Fund. So we have 2 applications tonight. One is for the rink for $10,000 for shelving, 100 pair of roller skates, and an ice skate trick.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, and the next one is for the.
Thank you.
Next one is Beaver Pond, looking for $2,700 for 2 benches, a glider, and a picnic table for the outdoor classroom.
To approve?
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. Next is 1252 West Street, Bruce Carrington.
Put that on hold. I was expecting a letter from him. I spoke with his attorney, and she was going to prepare a simple letter for the board's consideration, which would transfer the title to that 1252 for $1 and all expenses. There would be no cost to the town involved. So this piece was purchased when they redid West Street back in the 60s. 70s.
They did it in the late 70s, early 80s.
And they took that one, plus they also took the next one, which is McCulloch's. That one's a question of who the ownership is on right now.
Right, so we're tabling this.
Yep, I don't have the letter from the attorney.
Excellent. The next item is the information from the BLSG.
That was just the,
Just for your information.
a statement that you have in there from the Salisbury chair of the unit. And I do have a copy of their minutes, and, you know, unfortunate that we missed the helicopter larvicide treatment, but there was some questions that the state had, and sampling and what have you, and the statement in here about a couple of people, I find that kind of funny because they gave the operations guy a raise, so I'm not so sure that all the things that were inferred in the letter were exactly as bad as they thought.
Okay.
Salisbury was one of the founding members
Yes.
of the mosquito district.
Yeah.
Their voters voted to not belong anymore. This has created quite an issue, so they're working through it.
Yes.
They continue to spray Proctor and.
Yeah, it does affect us.
Well, no, the adulticide, the larvicide affected us, but they're spraying, so my yard has been fine.
Yeah, it all depends on the growth that they missed, but they're working through that. They will be doing larvicide for Salisbury. They will be compensated for it in the agreement that is covered in the minutes. So they will be getting some money from Salisbury. That was the big thing, that they were gonna do all this stuff and not be compensated, but there's an agreement that will happen.
Okay. So the next item is in accordance with the Vermont state statutes. I would like to talk about appointing an acting zoning administrator until the planning commission has their meeting. And like to appoint Rob Oberg as acting zoning administrator. So I'll accept a motion for that.
So moved.
Second? Seconded. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
You know, the confusion in here, and I gave you a copy of the statute. It's on the second line, it says, shall be nominated by the planning commission. Paragraph B, it shall, may appoint. So the difference between the meaning of shall, which is you'll do it, and may, which is you can do it. So they didn't have to, on the second paragraph, to appoint the acting. So it's the fine print that takes.
All right, benches, Bruce. Do you want to talk about the bench out in front of the town office?
Yes, we had purchased a bench in memory of my father and put it out here. When the wall was really questionable about the stability, it was removed by the town, and it somehow has turned up missing. So I'd like that replaced, and glad to furnish a plaque to put on there like there was before.
Is that a wooden one also?
Yeah.
Do you want to know how much a Trex one is? Do you want to change it to a Trex one, or are you looking for a wooden one? We're talking probably like 2 Trex ones was $778. So we're talking less than $400 for a composite type bench, or do you want a wooden one? They're probably about the same.
Yeah.
So we have an idea of how much money.
Yeah.
Did you actually purchase that one yourself?
Yes.
Because our yard bought them originally. When we started this whole thing, our yard paid for those benches
In the park.
and around the town. So,
The one that's at Miss Emily's place there that owns the dock, Bella and Bonnie. One there, that one was very rough shape.
yeah, I'm sure, because it's under the trees and,
Yeah.
So when we went to order Proctor and replaced all the wooden benches, Stan was here, one at the hand wall was replaced ahead of time. 2 in the park were also replaced. The one on Miss Emily's wasn't replaced, if you recall, because they didn't want that one replaced. They didn't want us to replace it at the time. And all of the benches were replaced and removed at that time that we purchased the Trex benches from Judy Turner. There are 3 benches in the gazebo. The one that didn't go in front of the hand wall, the one that didn't go on Miss Emily's, and the one from the town office.
Say there isn't one at
No,
we mow that.
because at the time, we didn't put it back because it's not town property.
so did yours had a plaque on it
Yeah.
originally? So does the one in the gazebo have it?
We didn't put any plaques, as you recall, back on them because it invalidates the warranty when we purchased them from Judy. Mortimer Proctor purchased all of the benches that the people had originally purchased fell apart. I mean, Stan had 3 of them removed because they had fallen apart. So no one, had their plaque replaced on it. The one at the library had a plaque on it for Cecil, and that one wasn't replaced either because Mortimer Proctor purchased them. At the time, when we came to the select board, we had that conversation because Mortimer Proctor was purchasing them, and because Judy said if you put the plaque, if you screw the plaque on there, that they have a lifetime warranty, the warranty would no longer be good. We at the time had a conversation about purchasing something, putting it on the concrete, something like that. And the consensus was not to do that because Mortimer Proctor had purchased the benches.
So Bruce's must have been gone before then,
It
the
was.
original, the real original.
Yeah, they were all, we hired Steve Metowski to remove them all and put them all in salon and place them all so that they could be anchored to the concrete.
My memory is scratchy.
Okay.
We at least talked about putting the plaques into the concrete base. And I don't.
Right, but when we took them off, the plaques were plastic. They looked like they were brass, but they were actually plastic. Some of them were already cracked, some of them were gone. And at the time, no one could delineate which ones went where because someone else had removed the plaques. Not one person didn't go around and remove them. And so they didn't go back on because Mortimer Proctor had purchased the benches. And the conversation was, the first purchase was to put a plaque on the bench. Those benches fell apart because they were wood. I mean, they weren't like the best quality. So we upgraded to buy those that were similar to the, like over at the, pool. And, I mean, we looked about like engraving in them, that cost was astronomical to engrave. Like, you see some of them and on the top, they're engraved to the back, it'll say, you know, something on it. The cost for that was like almost more than the bench to do that. And Judy gave us an amazing, you know, deal on it. I mean, I have a problem putting, I think there probably should be a plaque out here for his father with respect to this, but it just seems like there's 3 benches over there because there are 3 places they weren't, but those one of those benches could be used. And maybe the money should be spent on purchasing a nice plaque that perhaps could go on the wall, kind of like we did at the library, we did a plaque for a grant about the wall. So something that's going to have some, you know, life to it. It's not going to fall apart.
Yeah, because it seems, I mean, it's great, we got a good deal, but it seems kind of pointless to have a memorial bench and not have anybody know who's it's memorializing, you know? So it's kind of like, that's the whole idea. You have a dedication and you have something that says this is in memory of so-and-so. So, I mean, I think if we can't do that because of the product and what it's made of, then if you wanted to do it on the bench, you could have a wooden bench.
Maybe we can put a, you know, a plaque.
Like above it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
That would be great.
a bench,
so we can move one over and just do a,
yes.
Yeah, you could look at the plaque we did like at the library. I think that plaque cost, I mean, granted, it's been there for a while, but I'm gonna say maybe $200 or something like that. It wasn't, I bet if you went to Initial Ideas, I think maybe that's where it came from. You could do it, and then you kind of have to build a little something around it. But I mean, that gets salt and everything thrown on it, and it has a pretty good vibe to it. Yeah.
So is that what the board would like to do?
Is that all right with you, Bruce?
Yeah.
All right, do I need a motion for that? It's under $1,000. Do I need a motion for that?
We're going to put a plaque in the front of the office.
Okay.
Memorializing
Yes.
Michelle, yeah.
So I need a motion. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, sweet, done. Town manager search.
We're sorry that turned up Mr. Bruce.
Yes,
Those things happen.
I even drove around.
I'm guessing it got broken when it,
It was removed from the top.
We're checking your backyard.
I mean, you can go online.
better run home.
Okay, so town manager search.
Sure.
Search for a shirt, I don't know. So here I'm wondering if we want to make a motion to offer pending background check and and enter contract negotiations.
Yes, so moved. I make a motion.
Second.
All right, so we're making a motion to offer Michael Ramsey the town manager position pending background check, and we're entering contract negotiations. And Michael is on our Zoom.
Gonna vote.
Oh, we have to vote. So all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Welcome aboard. Okay, so Sheriff Department report, anything there besides Stan has pointed out to me that there were 9 warnings, or 9 tickets, we went up 3 tickets, yes, and 3 warnings. That's 12,
And
it's about, it doubled. So,
And the fines actually added up to $1,234.
yes, tell them to keep it up. Keep it up,
Keep it up.
keep it up, full court press.
And add on to that is I sent an email to Officer Riley to look into 3 junk car locations. One on West Street, one on Beaver Pond Road, and one on North Street. I am willing to send a letter and they will give us a report for your next meeting. Then you could declare them in violation. In fact, they are.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's nice that we've still got the speed sign down on South Street. I think it's helped.
Yeah, catches me everything.
Although we don't live there, sometimes it sounds like it's a competition to see how high we can get it revved up.
Yeah.
Does it take
Judging by the
pictures?
sound. No,
No.
So any other new or old business? The only thing I have is I would like to have a special meeting next Monday, because if we did everything tonight, we would not get out of here till 9. That special meeting, I'd like to talk about continuing Zoom, the redecorating of this space, the select board rules that will go forward with this, and the facilities use agreement and why we have it and when it should be used. Can everybody do next Monday?
I won't be here.
You won't.
Missed the,
So,
missed the first one.
yeah, I think it'll be okay.
What time?
Do you guys want to do 5:30, 6 o'clock?
5:30 or the earlier the better, whatever. Judy,
Okay.
everybody can
None of the
do.
above.
I know Judy doesn't want to do any of the above, but I don't want to be here till 9 o'clock either. It's not my thing.
I'd rather be here till 9 than 4 nights in a row, or Mondays in a row.
Um,
I don't care.
okay, so,
5:30 is fine.
all right, 5:30,
I can do 5.
I can't do 5. I'll never make it from Middlebury to here. Get out of work at 4:30. I am not paying a speeding ticket.
5:30.
5:30,
Next Monday is
the 2nd,
Second.
already.
yes, and I would really like to get items, if you've seen the list in there, it's really going down, and I'd really like to get these things set and done So that when new town manager comes in, he's not having to pick up a whole bunch of things. We've set him up properly.
That's no fun.
I'm sure you will, I'm sure you will give him some fun, John.
We'll add some more.
I'm sure there'll be more. All right, so I will accept a motion to go into executive session to discuss town manager contract and salary.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, thank you all.